He takes the camera off the tripod, takes the
God.
card out, and he's doing this with it. I'm like, yeah, I told you, bitch.
Yeah, girl.
I told you.
I told you from the start.
Look at your man's now. Your man's is
You're
embarrassed
trying to
now.
cool down an SD card like that's gonna do
He
something.
said, I told you.
Hold up, this SD card hot. Welcome to everybody to Inside the Lines. This is my good friend Mike Jon.
Bong Bong.
He's a local videographer, filmmaker here in Baltimore. And in front of you are two good options for coloring books that I try to provide. So you be the judge of which one you would like for today's coloring adventure.
This one looks a lot more adult.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're gonna go with the dinosaurs?
I'm getting an adult vibe from this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So were you a Jurassic Park fan growing up? You watched Jurassic Park?
Oh, bro.
Really?
Not
were you
even like
scared of the dinosaurs?
Nah,
or?
not even like a little bit. Not even like a. I like Steven Spielberg type of way. Like, not at all, bro.
Not at all.
Not at all, bro.
I like the Bronchosaurus dude, the one with the tall neck and he ate leaves. Like, I felt like he wouldn't kill me. Like, if we were in a space,
right.
I wouldn't get ate by him because he just eats leaves or whatever. So I always felt good about that. But otherwise, yeah, they're scary.
What was I watching at the time? Like, Jurassic Park was coming out.
I would have been like early 90s.
I think I was watching Star Wars.
Star Wars? Okay.
On repeat.
Well, that was a good time. I mean, I don't know how you feel about like the remakes they did in the 90s. They did those like digital alterations of Star Wars.
Not a huge fan.
Yeah, me neither.
But I don't think it's complete trash. Maybe episode 1.
Episode 1, like I did a rewatch of that when they did that rescreening a couple years back, and I was like, you know, I mean, it's bad, but I mean, they tried. Like they tried.
Facts.
A little bit.
That counts. Real talk.
But they just didn't do it. They just didn't do a good job. Do you keep up with the new Star Wars movies?
I try to.
Because I don't. I'll just tell you right now.
I tried to. I gave the first one and the second one a try.
A try, gotcha.
And like a really, really. I think today at least, sometimes they, to make a point, they'll just say fuck the story. Mm-hmm. Like to make some type of overarching point, like in the last one. So I keep forgetting this gentleman's name, but this is his moment, right? Like he's about to sacrifice himself.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, this young lady comes and saves him. Right?
Yeah.
For no reason. Like for none. There's no reason. They're not like dating. They're not like in love.
They just happen.
You can't do this because such and such. You know? All right. Or like in the same film, when the captain, she sacrifices herself.
Yeah. By
going into like hyperspeed. We've never seen hyperspeed in the fucking Star Wars universe. Like
yeah.
Or we've seen it, but not going through something.
Exactly.
So, we trying to make a point here and just say fuck the lore of Star Wars or some shit. Something that I do really, really like about the new Star Wars, man, is that it includes a multitude of different people. So
yeah, so it's like diverse and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I do like that. But like I said, at the same time, don't jeopardize, not even jeopardize, but don't like switch the story up to the point where it's like bullshit.
Yeah. Whilst
also showing, you know, people who look like me or who look like my sister or my niece or, you know.
Yeah, because I went to the movies last night and was thinking about that. Like, to me, it's almost like they're just pandering to a new audience in order to sell the merchandise they couldn't sell the first time around because it wasn't hitting that audience that they were trying to reach.
Oh, these are facts, man. I told people after Black Panther came out,
yeah, and
that did what it did, that Disney, it genuinely doesn't care about women. It genuinely doesn't care about people of color. I don't think Disney cares about fucking people. Keep it a being with you.
Yeah.
They care about money.
I was going to say profit margins, man.
So a lot of shit, at least from Disney, that's coming out from Disney, I always question it, bro.
Well, Disney's smart in that they wait until it reaches this fever pitch, right?
Facts.
You know, it's like, and so everybody's really clamoring for like an African-American superhero and all that stuff. And they heard that and let that hype build and build and build. And then they were like, Black Panther. And everybody's just like, holy shit, we gotta go see it. And oh my God, it like represents everything. Cause like I did a lot of weddings around that time. And like every, like more African-American centric wedding I did after that was like Wakanda forever, like all day. And it was just like, dude, you sound like a machine, man. Like,
but like,
like have your culture. Like, and these were people legitimately, like that one couple and specifically were legitimately from Africa, but they were still doing like Wakanda forever. And it's just like, it's a made up place, you know?
Well,
it's
like a double-edged sword, you know? It's like, there is that, and that's the bullshit, but then there is the, bro, this person looks like me and this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And you want to be a part of that train, that hype train.
Yep.
Like, and that's like the, well, what the fuck? Like that's the situation, man.
So you do a lot of music video work and stuff like that here in Baltimore.
Yeah.
What's some of the, like, I guess, favorite artists that you work with, or favorite like videos that you've done over the years? Like, what's some cool moments that you could kind of run me through?
So when I work with people, I try my hardest. I try my hardest to like be cool with them, right? Like I want them to be my friend.
Yeah.
Right, because the closer I feel to your project, the closer I'm gonna feel to you. The closer I feel to you, we're gonna end up being, we're gonna fuck with each other.
Yeah.
So all of my favorite people to work with are legitimately my best buds, man. So
that's good.
Icon the God, Chase Ultra, MC Bravado, Brain Rap, all the guys that line up, Brandon Lackey, Moose Jaw, Nate, all those guys, Ashley Sierra, Speak Easy, like all of these people are legitimately my friends, man.
Yeah.
And when we get together, because we're so invested in, you know, whatever it is that we're doing, we make fucking fire, bro.
Nice, man. So like, what's some ways that people can like get in touch with you or find out what you're doing? Like, what's the best ways on like the socials and all that stuff that people can like find you at?
The absolute best way is to message me on my Facebook.
Okay.
And get my number.
And you can just like search like Mike Jon.
Mike Jon, MikeJon.
Okay.
I am fudging terrible at all other social medias.
Yeah, just like staying on the posts and all that stuff.
I'm garbage, bro. I am
It's hard, man.
Yo, it is, bro.
It's another part of like the grind and the struggle. It's just like staying up to date on the social media posts. Like I have to literally remind myself all the time. Like,
fam, if I could get someone to do that shit for me, I'd get it done in a heartbeat, bro.
And that's the thing is there's companies and people out there, but it's like this shit gets so expensive.
Oh,
like if you want to hire out like a company to do it, especially like.
My crayons.
Nah, you good.
I shot a film with my bud maybe like 3 weeks ago. And the way I'm on set, I'm a very positive person.
Yeah.
And like, if everyone on set is at least a 50, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Right? Maintaining like 25 people at 50, I think is a doable thing. But like, on this particular set, some days you couldn't do that, man. So imagine you have to travel, imagine you have to work 16-hour days, and on top of that, you have to worry about people's attitudes and like their stresses, and like, I'm okay with that by myself, because again, I'm very used to being solo dolo.
Yep.
But when you're a part of a team behind the camera, where it's like 10, 15 people?
Yeah.
Nah, B. That's, some days I'm with it, most days I'm not.
Exactly, because it's like, it's like having, it's just picture like all the craziness that comes with just like your family in general, and that's what it is. It's just like having that, but then instead of everyone being at a party, everyone's in a stressful, we're trying to get this shoot done and trying to make a movie kind of environment. So tensions can get like very frayed and very high very easily.
Very quick, bro.
Yeah.
And some people are not equipped to deal with that level of pressure.
Yeah, the pressure is just a lot for people, and that's why, you know, you hear about people, like, I've heard crazy stories about directors. It's just like, you know, getting on set and they're just like 3-4 coffees deep in a day, and they're just like on edge, and like then the drugs start coming into it, like they're just like snorting coke or whatever craziness. It's like,
I'm hard on all that.
Yeah, people get nutty. Like, it gets nutty really quick, and that's what makes, like, that's why I'm always kind of more of an indie film kind of person, because like the studio system is like, it's rough on people, and I don't want to, like, some studio movies, yeah, you know, like, they're good films, I'll check them out, but for the most part, it's like, I don't like supporting the fact that it's just like that taxing.
Something else we talked about on the way over here. He's not my friend, but he's like the friend of a friend.
Yeah.
He's a cop now, and he's a young fella, maybe like 25.
Okay.
But he polices the area that he used to live in.
Okay.
So it's like, from my police, I want the same thing from my politicians. I want residency. I want you to live in the area in which you're over. And I want repetition. I want you to come here often.
Yep.
Far too often, our politicians never fucking come to our neighborhoods. They never come to our cities. They never come to, like, Catherine Pugh, bro. When she won, I was shocked, because keep in mind, I'm not outside all the time.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think I'm outside enough to know who's fucking running for the mayor of my city. Where did you come from? I don't see you. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
What do you do in this city that
That's
I would be
how I
like,
felt, yeah.
oh, this is a good look? It wasn't.
She just was like, I'm here.
Boom, and won.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And that's the thing is, like, I mean, you'll see them, but you'll see them only when it's time for election or re-election.
Facts,
that's
bro.
it. The rest of the time, they're gone.
That's phony.
Out of the city, probably living out of the city. You know, I bet you. Maybe at one time they lived in the city, but it was a long, long time ago.
Nah, these are facts, man. Like, I saw recently, like, Richard Pryor's daughter is running for, like, city council of Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's a beautiful thing, and, you know, best wishes to her. But who are you?
Right.
Like,
besides Richard Pryor's daughter.
Who are you? And that's when you know, like, something's up, because you're not being tagged as community activist. Richard Pryor's daughter.
Yeah, it's just Richard Pryor's daughter.
Richard Pryor's daughter. So it's like, or like the gentleman who wanted to, who was running against Hogan last go around. I think like Dave Chappelle's cousin.
Oh, really?
It's like, I don't care. Like, hey, bro, I don't
Dave Chappelle's second cousin, first removed.
Bro, I don't care, bro. And this is not how you're gonna win, bro. Was I excited to hear like Dave was in Baltimore? That's what's up. That's cool. But am I gonna vote for you off the strength of Dave? Fuck no, bro.
No, it's like, I want somebody who's like, okay, you have a track record, you got a history, you've been helping communities with this and that. Yeah, you don't just get to roll in and just be like name dropping. That's all that is. I mean, when we talked with the comedian on our first episode, you know, he was saying he feels like any art or any skill, craft, things like that is 10 years. He said it's at least 10 years.
Okay.
And I was like, I totally agree.
Facts.
Like, you start out, you think you know everything, you don't know shit.
Right.
And then you just learn from there, and if you're good, even past that 10 years, you keep learning and everything like that. But I completely agree. I think it's like, if you're sitting there right now and you're thinking about like, I want to be a painter, or I want to be a visual artist or something like that, like, be prepared, because you're going to be into it, and you're going to be into it for a long minute, you know, because that's just how it goes.
Like, filmmaking wasn't profitable for me for a very, 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 very long
I
time.
started with just like, I was in school and just messing around with it, and like I said, when I got out, if it wasn't for the connection I had with Brandon and him hooking me up, like, who knows where I would have ended up, because
it's who you know, man.
I had no idea where to go after I got out of school. I was totally like shit. And I was, you know, taking really crappy gigs for next to nothing.
That's how it works, man.
And but then, you know, I got called in with this guy, and he's really been my mentor ever since, and taught me everything I know about like the business end of it and making corporate videos and doing all that stuff. So that became invaluable. Well, do you have any other parting thoughts before we wrap up for today, my friend?
Man, Bong, parting thoughts. Shit, man. So I have this thing, and I should have explained this early on. I have this thing that I say that encompasses, in the last couple of years, that encompasses everything that I wanted to encompass.
Yeah.
That's Bong Bong.
Bong Bong.
Bong Bong. So Bong Bong can mean anything I want it to mean, but in this case, Bong Bong means go out there, achieve your fucking dreams, don't be stupid and think you're not gonna work your ass off. Because it's easy to work for someone else. They tell you what to do. Making your own schedule, doing everything by yourself, that shit is hard.
Oh yeah.
And it's hard because it's so easy to be lazy when you're the one making your own schedule.
So true.
So get out here and get it. Bong Bong.
True, man. And with that, I want to present to you, if I can find it in my pocket.
I get gifts.
As a thank you for coming out, I'll give you our Inside the Lines, a pog for you.
Bong Bong. Okay.
So again, I appreciate your time, man.
Thanks
for coloring with me. It's been awesome.
Yeah, this is fire, bro.
Yeah, man. And thanks everybody for checking it out. Peace.
Bong.